I want you to evaluate yourself and look at yourself objectively. I'm really proud of you for being here. It shows that you're somebody that actually isn't waiting for somebody else to do everything for you, but that you're actually stepping up and you had some initiative, right? I want you to take notes as you hear these two individuals who would be your colleagues or your competitors. People who were just like you, who found a website after they applied the information. I want you to hear the results that they've gotten. Why? Because you, my friend, need to stay focused as they have. You want the results they've gotten. When you hear them, I want you to imagine that they are speaking what your future story will be.
My name is Carmen from Georgia. I first heard about Danny over 6 years ago. I started plugging into the training, and I jumped on a Monday night call. I'm a business owner, and at the time I had gotten my business up to $720,000 per year. However, I was working 80 to 90 hours a week. I was stressed out. I was burnt out. I no longer found any satisfaction in what I was doing, and it was literally like I was hitting a glass ceiling. I had no time freedom, and instead of me owning my business, it owned me. After plugging into a First Steps to Success event, within 18 months, took my business from $720,000 to $3.7 million, and the most amazing part is I went from working 80 to 90 hours a week down to 40. My husband and I have paid off over $64,000 in debt, recently purchased a brand new home, and I will tell you guys, none of this would have been possible without the training that I've received through the website, live calls, and the live events. Guys, here's what I know. There's not a lot of millionaires in this world. There's even less millionaires in this world who have accomplished what Danny's accomplished, helped the people that she's helped. Danny could literally be anywhere doing anything, but she's here to pour into us, to give us strategies, insight, things that we can take and start applying to start seeing a result in our personal life, in our family, in our business, in our finances. So if you've not got your ticket, I would go over to DannyJohnson.com right now. Make sure you reserve your seat. These events are going to sell out.
Carmen, thank you so much. Man, I can feel ya. And I'm excited that you're here, and thank you for taking time out of your life, a busy businesswoman yourself, as well as working with your husband and the various different projects that you got your hands in. So we really appreciate you. It's been so much fun watching you develop into the businesswoman that you have developed into, as well as the leader that you've developed into, and a new mom, which is so exciting. I think this is like my first time having you on the call since you had that little adorable, absolutely gorgeous little boy. Not all new babies are cute, but yours? Anyway, Tom.
Well, my name is Tom Springer, and I'm from Portland, Oregon. And before I ever went to First Step Success or meeting Danny, my life was actually consumed with fear and anxiety. Our business was dying. I was losing 6 figures per year, and the stress from that failure affected every part of my life. I was in debt upwards of $750,000 in my business. I actually was sleeping on the couch, so I didn't disturb my wife because I couldn't fall asleep until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I worried that I'd not be able to provide an education for my 3 precious daughters or pay for their wedding expenses someday. And I was essentially unable to move forward in any area of my life. I was completely paralyzed. And since applying the principles I learned from Danny, our business has turned around completely. Our company has generated its greatest profit since it's been established. Our business has paid off over $200,000 in debt in the last 12 months. My wife and I have paid off $25,000 personally, and I'm now sleeping in my bed again. That's a good thing. My wife is glad to have me back. My life is virtually free of fear and anxiety, and I believe that the future is going to be fun, meaningful, fulfilling for myself, for my family, and my friends. Many people ask how they can change their life. I was one of them, and the answer is this: First Steps to Success and creating the dynasty. You will not believe how your life can change and generate massive results.
Tom, I remember you said, Danny, my whole goal was to stand on that stage after 1 year and to tell a completely different story than the life that I was living. If I would have told you that day that I met you, Tom, 1 year from now, you will have paid off $200,000 worth of business debt and $25,000 worth of personal debt. Would you have believed that story?
No, and since you know the complete story, I would not have believed how it has happened. And I think I've told you over the last 12 months, there's no question to me that it's scary how when you apply the principles that you have taught, that life does change.
And again, and I love this, he was introduced by a friend. Go to DannyJohnson.com. Check this out. His friend had paid off debt. His friend had increased their income. I'm going to say to you what Tom said. So your next step is going to First Step Success. Stair-step your way up into a bigger commitment towards your future. The ultimate commitment is you, your family, your coworkers, along with you at First Step Success, so everyone can all the way around work better together and hit the goals and hit the production that you know is necessary for you to hit. How much growth would you like to see in the next 12 months? How much debt would you like to annihilate in the next 12 months? It could be enormous for you.